While making dinner, my dad casually asked, "Did you hear your brother's out of prison?" "What? My brother Austin wasn't supposed to be out for another 3 years. Don't worry, kiddo. He won't come here. The restraining order is still active." But he didn't know what I knew. My hands were shaking so badly I had to grip the counter. All I could think about was the last thing Austin had said to me through the prison phone. "I know what you did." I grabbed my noise-canceling headphones from the counter and shoved them on, cranking up the music until it drowned out everything, including my dad's voice and the sound of my own breathing. I forced myself to keep stirring the pasta and checking the garlic bread. Just keep cooking. Don't think about Austin. However, the music was so loud I didn't hear the bricks smash through our living room window, didn't hear the glass shatter across the hardwood floor, or the curtains tearing as someone climbed through. I was completely lost in the rhythm of cooking with the big kitchen knife when I felt it. Someone breathing on my neck. My body knew before my brain did, and every muscle locked up. The headphones slipped off as I spun around, and there he was, Austin. Standing so close I could see the new scar across his eyebrow and the tattoo creeping up his neck that hadn't been there before. "Hey sis." His voice was quiet and calm, which was somehow worse than if he'd been screaming. "Miss me?" I tried to back up but hit the counter. The knife was still in my hand, but my fingers felt numb. "You need to leave. The restraining order." He laughed, and it sounded like breaking glass. "You think I care about a piece of paper? After what you did to me?" He took a step closer, and I could see his right hand was in his jacket pocket, wrapped around something. 3 years. 3 years I sat in a cell planning this moment. "Austin, please." "I'm sorry." I had to tell them. My voice came out as barely a whisper, but inside I was screaming. Where was Dad? He'd been right here in the kitchen just minutes ago. "You know what you did, and you're about to get what you deserve." His hand shifted in his pocket, and I saw a glimpse of something metal. I had no idea what it was, and my heart was hammering so hard I thought it might explode. "This doesn't have to be hard. It won't hurt that much." He pulled his hand out slowly, and that's when I saw he wasn't holding anything. His hand was empty, but his eyes shifted to the knife block on the counter between us. The big chef's knife was missing because I'd been using it, but there were 5 others. He reached for one of the knives, fingers wrapping around the handle of the serrated bread knife. I held up my knife to defend myself, but when he jumped at me, I dropped it out of fear. "Dad!" He lunged at me, but I shoved him hard in the chest and ran. My sock slipped on the kitchen tile, and I nearly went down, but caught myself on the doorframe. Behind me, I heard the knife scrape across the counter as he grabbed for it. "Get the F back here!" I took the stairs 3 at a time, screaming, "Dad! Dad, help!" My brother's footsteps thundered behind me. The bathroom door was open at the end of the hall, and I dove inside, slamming it shut and twisting the lock just as Austin crashed into it from the other side. The whole frame shook. "Open this door!" He hit it again. The wood cracked. Again. The hinges screamed. On the 4th hit, the door exploded inward, and there he was, knife in hand, breathing hard with his eyes wild. But before he could take a step, Dad appeared behind him and tackled him to the ground. They rolled across the hallway floor, fighting for the knife. Austin was younger and stronger, but Dad was desperate. They slammed into the wall, into the table, knocking over everything. Then Austin got on top, both hands on the knife handle, pushing it down toward Dad's chest. Dad was doing everything he could to push him off, but the knife was getting closer. I watched as it was now seconds from impaling him, and I stood frozen. Then I made my choice. I just moved. I grabbed the lamp from the side table and smashed it over Austin's head. My dad held me as we heard the sirens pull up, as I cried in his arms. He just thanked me over and over.